Dudes, I am sorry. What happened? I'll fill you in. I was supposed to get a workout in yesterday, right? Well, turns out my day kind of got away from me. However, I have not taken a rest day in a month. Now, let me let you know, that was, it was not a spontaneous decision. It was a decision that I did not let you guys know about. That's what I'll say about that. But, no, I made that decision in an intellectual way, so to speak. It was something that I needed. It was a necessary rest day, and I have not taken one in about a month, I want to say. I also actually, you know what? Maybe I did mention it in the Q&A. That was like 2 days ago. Maybe I did. That was like 3 days ago now. But regardless, the new intro's up. Hope y'all are digging the new intro. Just car talk again today. Today we've got chest, in case that was not known. So, gonna be starting out with some pressing movements. Probably 2 pressing movements, either 2 or 3 sets of incline bench, then 2 or 3 sets of flat bench, then some kind of chest press, probably plate loaded. Definitely some cable low to highs or some cable flies, something of that squeezing manner. I noticed that they have this funky little kind of a pec fly kind of thing, except it's plate loaded and you lay on your back. It's not a laying press. It's a laying like fly. So it looks a little interesting. I might give that a whirl. Whatever's going to be whatever I'm familiar with, but again, as well, whatever's going to give me the best pump, because that's what I'm looking for at the end of the day. Did I have some good pre-workout nutrition to fuel this workout? Nope. That's a bad on me. That is a doo-doo on my part. What did I have instead? Good question. I had half a bag of Sour Patch Kids, so about 500 calories worth, so like 100 carbs, and some popcorn. I went and saw Obsession, and it was interesting, so to speak. I don't know about that. I do know that the main character, a bit of a scrawny fella, and his best friend was a bit of a fart smella, or fat fella is what I meant to say. But no, it was interesting. I don't want to talk too much about it. I want to keep us focused on this freaking workout. Now, I've got some triceps today. Not too much, 3 or 4 sets. I normally do it either halfway through the workout to give myself a little bit of a break from hammering chest head on, or, just like 10 minutes, to let it cool down. Or I'll do some side or I will do some side delt work to kind of give that a break. Sorry, the camera's crooked and it's really bugging me right now, and it's also bouncing a lot, which I also apologize for. I'm poor, so can't really buy a good camera mount. I had another camera mount that like suctions to your freaking thing, but it didn't work out. So yeah, what the frick? Put some crows on. Distraction. So yeah, we're gonna get in there. I'm gonna get warmed up. Front delts, probably triceps a little bit. Not too much of a chest warm up. Probably just the bar and some push-ups. Trying to think. If you guys don't warm up with the bar, even if you're benching 2 plates for reps, you should warm up with the bar. And I'm only saying this because world champion bench presser, forget his name, big black dude, he's like 430 pounds, 782 pounds, 1 rep max. He starts with the bar. So, doesn't matter if it takes you 45 minutes to warm up. It shouldn't, but for him it does. But, the point of that being, take time in your warm-up. I know you're excited. I know you want to get to the actual lift. Take your warm-up seriously. And I'm not saying you need to do some freaking, like, I don't know, those high knees. You don't need to do high knees. Or just do, like, some leg swings or, like, some leg extensions just to get warmed up. Like you don't seriously need to warm up the joints, just unless you're like old, but warm up your muscles at least. You know, man, like get it moving. Especially me, because I just spent the last 2 hours in a movie seat. So came home, dressed, getting back at it, not stopping the grind. But we're gonna get in there. I'm hoping that not too many benches are taking. I'm gonna have to take off my hat, man, for the freaking bench sets because, I mean, I keep hitting my hat brim on bench. You guys have seen that in the past, where like I come to a dead stop, and that's really hard to do when you have like 170, 80 pounds on your chest, which is like, it's hard, and at the same time, I have to like come to it like. I don't want to knock my hat off, but I'm going to have to do these sets without a hat on, realistically. Which, that's not a bad thing, Sorry, that's not an interesting topic of conversation. I haven't eaten good today at all, genuinely. I should be eating better for my health and for the gym as well. I can tell I'm going to have a stomachache later in this workout. But, yeah, unfortunately, I feel bad that you guys don't get to see the workout because literally I'm going to talk to you right now about how this workout I predict it's going to go, and then we just get to cut to after the workout. And it's not my fault. It's because LA Fitness, or at least this LA Fitness in particular, and the workers that work here are really strict and really annoying, and I don't love it. But, we ball. We ball. This is our gym for the next week and a half, I think. Or like 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. Right? Because, yeah. Also, confirmed, we do have a collab coming up on Thursday, which it's Sunday today. So it's going to be back, arms, legs, chest, back, arms. So it's chest. It's next chest day. So it's going to be solid, man. I'm excited. We're both going to be hitting push. If it's at 24 hour, then I'll film it. If not, can't really do much about that. I foresee some nighttime workouts coming up, man. At least at the Anytime Fitness in London that I've scoped out on Google Maps. It looks good. It looks like we've got some 24/7 access. So hopefully we can get in there. I don't know how they're monitoring that. Nobody works there. Like it's not really manned. So yeah, I'm a little bit confused on how that operates. But I'm pulling up outside the gym, also trying not to crash this car. I'm about to pull up, and I'm going to get warmed up, and I guess I'll see you guys after chest day. Dudes, that was crazy. You didn't see it, but that was an insane chest day. Holy moly. I hit a PR on almost every bench set. 2 of my 6 bench sets were, we'll just say I've got a little like bicep, little tendon irritation. But, dude, besides that, oh, it was so good. Oh, man, I wish you guys could have seen the pump. I was posing down in the locker room, and I don't know if it's the lighting or the size of the mirror is smaller, but, man, it feels good. It feels good to get a pump. I will tell you, though, it's something about my current chest volume. I think it's too much. I added, we started the bulk 3 months ago at this point. I added like 3 chest sets, and I think I was doing fine before. Like, I think 9 sets, like 9 or 8 chest sets, dude, that's where you want to be. And I've been doing like 12 or 13 recently. Like, I've been putting it up there. So I don't know if that's really necessary because, I took a rest day yesterday, and I think I'm just overworking like my bicep tendon. It's weird. I don't feel it on pull day at all, but last chest day I felt it. I gave it, time to heal or whatever, not heal, but calm down. and it came back today. And it's the weirdest thing. And it's not like a pain, or it's like a subtle little ache just on bench. I feel it literally at no other point during the workout. So it's really weird, man. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know, but that was a good freaking chest day. I'm excited for back tomorrow. Not as excited as I was for today. I think probably because I took that rest day. And when you take a rest day, man, like, at least for me, because I don't have them regularly in my program, it's like, per capita, or that's not the right word. It's like per diem almost. It's like as needed. That's the word I'm looking for, as needed. So it's strange, man, taking a rest day. It makes me feel like some kind of unemployed chud. But yeah, man, I don't know. It makes me feel like a gooner, you know what I'm saying? Like a goyim. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That was my attempt to try and, I don't know, connect with the younger audience out there, wherever you are. But, yeah, I'm Gen Z, so I don't get a lot of the new Gen Alpha stuff on my page. I still remember Skibbity Toilet. Like, that was my brain rot for my generation. So, yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to going home, getting some food, getting some good sleep. Oh, and then back day tomorrow. I don't know when that's going to be. Probably morning-ish. I say morning, but realistically like noon. Because, yeah, dude, I'm going to reevaluate the volume in my program. Because I think back is perfect. Back is right where we want it right now. Like, it's at like probably 10 or 11 sets. Because back you can kind of get away with adding a little bit of extra volume. Because one, my back is pretty underdeveloped. And two, you have like a lot of muscles in your back. So it's really hard to like isolate, just your rhomboid, or like just your not traps, but just like a singular muscle in your back. Sometimes you can get away with like lat isolation exercises, but most of the time you're just kind of training your whole back, like rows. That's like most, if not all of your whole back, except for traps. I actually do think you train a little traps in that. I don't remember, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to keep back exactly where it is. Biceps, I need to actually jack up a little bit. Biceps, I'm only getting like, I want to say 13 or 14, like direct sets per week, or per 8 days. There's like, I only train biceps on arm days, so that's twice a week. I do like 6 or 7 sets on, frick. Well, I get like 6 or how many sets on each arm day. And since I do 2 of those every 8 days, that's like 13 or 14 sets. I don't think that's enough per week to grow. I mean, considering I'm doing 12 to 13 sets of chest per chest day, that's a lot. Like, that is 26 sets per 8 days. And I don't know how I got away with fatigue management for that long with that many chest sets. So I think I'm going to cut back like 3 or 4 sets there, because I think while I do want to emphasize upper chest, I don't think I need to add more sets. I just need to redirect my current chest sets more towards upper chest. And the reason why is because I've never seen someone, and maybe you have, LA Fitness is kind of an NPC lobby, but I've never seen someone with a really big upper chest and no lower chest. Prove me wrong. I've never seen it. But I don't know. I think I should train abs just a little bit more. I do like 4 sets a week, so not a lot. I could be doing, I think I'm doing just the right amount of triceps, because I don't need to seriously grow them in terms of proportion. Like, I don't need to add more sets there, and I don't need to have more there. You know what I mean? Like, I just need to have it growing continuously with my whole body. I don't need to like specify that. I do need to specify side delts just a little bit longer, because they were out of proportion for the longest time to my triceps and kind of biceps. My rear delts a little bit. So what I'm doing right now, in case you guys are like lost, is I'm trying to figure out how to allocate certain sets more so, because I don't want to do like a 20 set workout. That's way too much. So what I'm going to do is try and allocate different sets to different days. Like right now, I realize that my arms A day is super heavy, which is just my first arms workout of the week. I try to add more fatigue there and less on arms B, which is the second arm workout of the week. And I go like lighter and squeezing there. Not lighter and squeezing, but just squeezing and more like mind muscle connection focused. So it's really just more like grunt sets versus squeeze sets. I've mentioned this before, but in the future, what's likely going to happen is I'll add probably more of something to my arms B day. Probably more biceps, but I mainly, like, I do a lot of biceps. Like, do you want to do more than 7 sets of biceps on that day? I don't know. Maybe 14 sets can be enough to grow your biceps per week. I've just heard with muscle groups, like large muscle groups like chest and back, you need like 18 to 20 sets. So it really depends. I think that's going to be it, guys. I don't have much else to freaking yap about except I'm really low on carbs for the day, considering the fact that I went to the movies and like gorged myself on popcorn. But yeah, that's going to be it, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow for back day.